What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And guys, I cannot believe what I just woke up to. Man City, Real Madrid again. UEFA have cooked up in this draw. There's other good games, but Man City, Real Madrid, that's the marquee game. And guys, I'm going to react to all the games, but I'm happy for obvious reasons. As a Barcelona fan, seeing Real Madrid face the toughest opponent, obviously, is nice to see. But Man City also for them. Crazy that they got Real Madrid again. But guys, before I react to all the games, like, comment, subscribe, support the channel because not only are we on the road to 700 subs, but we are on the road to 1K subs. And that is a huge milestone. So if you guys keep watching me, but you guys haven't subscribed, please do so. But guys, let's get straight into this because, man, I can't believe what I'm seeing. And guys, it's not just that Real Madrid versus Man City game, but look what else UEFA cooked up. Atalanta, Club Brugge. I expect Atalanta to go through. You got Gasperieni, top coach. I rate him. You got Lookman. You got Retegui. You got guys, and you are the better team. You almost finished top 8. You finished 9th place, right? A little bit unlucky. Sporting versus Dortmund. I would say Dortmund are still a favorite because Sporting in the UCL, ever since Ruben Amorim has left them to Man United, they have been pretty poor, man. I can't lie. In Dortmund, I've seen that they got Niko Kovac and they sacked their manager. I expect Dortmund, they cannot be in as bad form as Sporting. I just can't see it. So I think Dortmund would win that game. And Man City, Real Madrid, we will get to that later. But Celtic, Bayern, I think they dodged a massive bullet. When I'm saying massive, I'm talking about Bayern. They legit dodged a storm, you know? Like, the difference between facing Real Madrid and Celtic is astronomical. Like, respect to Celtic. You're in the playoffs. You're not one of those bottom teams that got eliminated outright. But Celtic, Real Madrid, you would prefer Celtic and Bayern Munich. I think that, man, Vincent Kompany and his boys, they got away with it completely because they were not that convincing in the UCL group phase. And then you got Juve, PSV. And shockingly enough, I think that if Mota stays, I think that PSV might actually win this. Because PSV, you could say that they beat Liverpool's JV team or their backups. But PSV, they still did all right, you know, for their standards. They're doing all right. Well, Juve, you know, the dressing room, it looks chaotic. Juve, a lot of draws, unconvincing. You can't say the same for Thiago Meta and Juventus. You know what I'm saying? Feyenoord, AC Milan. I actually think that AC Milan will win this game. Feyenoord, they play an open game, but I think that matches up very well to AC Milan. Conceição, new manager, he already got a trophy. And even though a lot of people do not like watching AC Milan's counterattack, man, Rafael, it's effective. Christian Pulisic's having a good season. I think that their star power is going to get them to the last 16. And then, guys, the two games that matters for Barcelona, right, that I'm going to be keeping an eye out for. Brest, PSG. It seems like it's a Ligue 1 game, but this time in the Champions League. And honestly, let's go Brest in like the utmost respect. Don't laugh at it. Like, seriously, Brest, we need y'all to win this game against PSG because PSG, I'm not ducking, you know, no competition. But PSG are a good team. They got Kvaratskhelia. I think we'll beat them still. You know, we should have beat them last year with a poor team, like a worse team that was out of form, but we got the red card. I think Barcelona, we're going to have the second leg at home again. As long as nothing chaotic, injuries, or a red card happens, I think we'll deal with PSG. But Brest, Monaco, Benfica, we are going for those teams where, like, obviously, for obvious reasons, right? Monaco, Benfica, I would say Monaco have the slight edge when I watch them. They are more organized. Benfica, they're too open. Their defense makes too much mistakes. We've seen it firsthand in that 4-5 game when both teams were very, very poor, and Barca still scored 5 on them. But, guys, honestly, I think Monaco will take that game. But, guys, look at that bracket on that right-hand side. And, guys, honestly, what are you guys expecting? What games do you like the most? And, guys, as you guys can see, on the right-hand side, that the bracket, you know, how it's going to work. So the reason why I'm happy that, honestly, Real Madrid, that they got Manchester City is that regardless, even if they beat Man City, and that's going to be tough, you know, they might have to rest up for a couple games in La Liga, maybe 1 or 2 games where they rotate the squad because Man City's no joke. It's a team that they went out and they bought a Marmoush. They went out and they bought a bunch of role players. They strengthened this January. Real Madrid haven't. So Man City, they can only get better. Pep Guardiola, I think he might learn from his mistakes of playing Real Madrid the last time. Was it at the Etihad when they lost on penalty kicks? And even if Real Madrid wins, Atletico and Leverkusen will be the next team. And if they get Atletico, this would be a very, very, very tough start to the knockout stages for Real Madrid. Manchester City, then potentially Atletico, who is their bogey team. I would say that we might not see Real Madrid win because they're facing Man City, a team that has beaten them, and Atletico, who domestically have their numbers. So honestly, guys, man, I don't know what to expect from that game, but I want to talk about the other games real quick because I think that Atalanta, if they win, we could potentially see them also in the quarterfinals. I think that Atalanta, they have the experience of winning the UEFA Europa League. I think that they can beat Villa. I think that they could also beat Lille. I think that I understand that those teams finished just ahead of them in the top 8. But Atalanta, I really rate them. They're not a team that I would like to face in a knockout stage. I think that they proved it winning the Europa League, that over 2 legs, they're one of the most underrated teams to play in this UCL. But guys, also AC Milan, I think that honestly, Milan, I think they're a sneaky team in this UCL. I think Conceição, his style of play with Rafa Leao, that counterattack style, I think that AC Milan, I think they'll beat Feyenoord. And then if they beat Feyenoord, and if they avoid Inter Milan, but I think they could beat Inter Milan. That would be awesome to watch anyway, a Milan derby in the round of 16. If they face Arsenal, I think that they could beat them too. So honestly, guys, I don't know what to expect. I'm expecting a lot of goals, though, because these are the teams that didn't have that good of a UCL campaign in the group phase, right? Especially Bayern. I'm expecting Bayern to win both games against Celtic, but I'm expecting Celtics to score some too. But guys, the next thing I want to show you guys is this, guys, because let's talk about Man City, Real Madrid a little bit more. Erling Haaland, last time he played Man City, he didn't have his best games, He didn't score, I believe, in both the games. And this time, I think that Erling Haaland will score. I think it's too much for one of the elite goal scorers. You can question Erling Haaland as a player, but as a goal scorer, there's no way over 2 legs he doesn't score against Real Madrid this time, right? And then also, I have to say, Real Madrid, I really felt that last time when they beat Manchester City on penalties, I thought that a lot of that was luck. I thought that they got lucky a little bit, and I think it's okay. You need luck in football to win. I hope Barcelona gets so much luck in this UCL and could go to the final, you know what I'm saying? But guys, genuinely, I think Real Madrid, they have to be mad about what they're facing. Man City and then Atletico or Leverkusen. And honestly, you could be mad that you're facing Manchester City. But also Real Madrid, this is why the group phase mattered. Like facing Lille, losing to them, losing to AC Milan. They could have been even lower in a worse situation had they lost to Dortmund. They were down 2-0. And they lost a lot of games in this UCL against Liverpool also. So, I hope that, 2 underperforming teams in this UCL, I hope that we see a banger of a game. But guys, I don't know what to expect. Genuinely, I'm just happy that we're seeing a lot of big games in this UCL, guys. You know what, guys, you could be mad about changing up the UCL format, but you can't say this. This UCL format has not disappointed thus far. We're seeing a lot of big games. We've seen Liverpool, Real Madrid. We saw AC Milan, Real Madrid. We saw Barca versus Bayern. We saw Barca, Benfica, awesome game. We've seen so many games, Barca, Dortmund. We've seen a lot of good things this UCL. And I think that, honestly, I like this UCL format a little bit more because we're seeing the big boys early on. We don't have to wait till the knockout stages, to see a Barca versus Bayern. We get to see that a lot earlier. And real quick before I end it off, Barcelona, they're going to be playing Brest, PSG, Monaco, or Benfica. I'm not dodging no smoke, okay? If we get PSG, we get them, right? But preferably, I'd rather face Brest. I'd rather face Monaco and Benfica, right? I'd rather face Brest, Monaco, or Benfica because, we played well in the UCL group phase, so I would like to get rewarded a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But guys, genuinely, I'm not dodging nobody. Barcelona, I think regardless, I think that they upgraded with Hansi Flick. I think that we win regardless, as long as we don't have injuries. But guys, what are you guys saying about this UCL the playoff draw, the group phase. Give me your thoughts down below. Comment down below. I really want to hear what you guys want to say. Guys, I'm going to end it off here. Road to 700 subs. Let's get there as quick as possible. Guys, please support your boy out. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next one in Visca Barca. See y'all.